girl is back in her apartment, and guess what? We have exciting news because obviously we all know what's gonna happen this week with the boot of TikTok. So a little ahead of schedule because I was gonna wait until later in this year to like launch this, but I launched Kindred House. I'm gonna put it on the screen. This is gonna be completely dedicated to book club content, books, self-care, wellness, everything that you would see on my TikTok and my Goodreads is gonna be mixed into this Kindred House Instagram. One of my 2025 goals this year actually is to hone in on new creative skills and just kind of like growing a brand in general. And to do that, I'm working with our sponsor, Skillshare, which if you don't know, Skillshare is actually the largest online community of over thousands of different classes. It has everything you could possibly think of when it comes to anything that has to do with a creative career or any type of creativity, film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, literally anything you can think of. If you've been thinking about starting an Etsy shop this year or get into content creation, you know I am so passionate about you guys following your own dreams and doing what you love with your time here. The course that I'm currently taking to help me with Kindred House is called Start Your Creative Career, Build a Sharp, Smart Online Presence. And it is so good so far. All the classes are by creative professionals. This one talks a lot about how to see your brand as more of like a business rather than just a hobby, because I think I've definitely always thought of like my YouTube or my TikTok as more of like a hobby instead of building it as like a more serious career. Even though I've always had a more like entrepreneurial spirit, I think this year I really want to see it as like a brand and like a business. And I've decided my mantra for the year is always allowing myself to be brand new. Like you never have to be the same person you were yesterday. And I think that life is a way more fun when you're learning. So if you want to join me this year at taking your creativity a little more seriously, first 500 people to use the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So get started today and allow yourself to be brand new and join the community of creatives that's literally at your fingertips. Good morning, guys. We are back in my apartment. We are back in New York. It's January and I'm feeling good. I am finally feeling like 100%. If you watched my last vlog, I was literally down bad for like 2 weeks almost, going on 3. But you know what? We are on our way up. We are focusing on our health and wellness this weekend. It's currently Friday right now. I have actually fun weekends coming up. Next weekend, I'm going to the Catskills in New York, and then the weekend after that, I'm going to Vermont for the first time. And I'm gonna ski. One of my goals this year was that I really want to pick up like recreational sports because you girls are not sporty. Like something about me, I didn't play sports in high school. I actually had a job. It's so funny because whenever people ask me what I did in high school, I'm like, well, I had a job. Like I actually worked at Chick-fil-A for 2 years when I was a junior and senior in high school, and then a little bit outside of high school, like the summer after high school, and then the summer I came back after college. But yeah, that's some lore about me. Also, how cute is my little matching PJ set? Look how cute is that? Okay, let's make some breakfast and get our weekend started. We are, oh my god, I look like a burnt marshmallow. You girl's been on my computer literally all day. It's 2 p.m. I haven't gotten any movement in today. We're just gonna go for a little walk along the West Side Highway because that is like the easiest way I can get my little 10K steps in. Let's go on a little mental health walk. Guys, I haven't even told you what I'm doing tonight. I'm doing something different. Actually, first, do you guys like this sweater? I just got this sweater from Gap. I kind of love it. I am going to Gabby Bernstein's live show. And if you don't know who Gabby Bernstein is, she's like a law of attraction manifestation coach. She wrote The Universe Has Your Back. I have actually never read one of her books, but I've listened to her podcast a lot. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be such a fun like way to start the new year. And obviously I already made my vision board for the year. I'm actually pretty weird with that kind of stuff and I don't like sharing it. I don't know, there's something like sacred about my vision boards that I like to keep to myself. So, well, sorry guys, but I love a Pinterest. Follow me on Pinterest if you want. Oh, and I got the Rode Toasted Teddy. I'll give you guys a breakdown tomorrow of like any interesting points that she makes, so stay tuned. Fit for tonight, I'm just gonna throw on a long jacket. But yeah, my sweater is from Gap. These jeans are from Revolve. The belt is from Aritzia. And then my little booties are Steve Madden. Oh, you guys, what a lovely Saturday we've had. It snowed this morning. How cute. Told you guys I would give you a rundown of my thoughts on the Gabby Bernstein thing that I saw last night. And I've got thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. I feel like I need to be real with you guys because afterwards, me and E-Money, I was just like, I walked out of there and I was like, that was a waste of money. Like, so real. It was a complete like cash grab. And you know what really drives me crazy is that like the whole time she was like, you know, it's in my book. It's in my book. And it was like, I didn't sign up to come here for a book tour. Cause like her whole thing was that there was there's 4 phases of like manifesting everything you want, or like 4 steps to manifest everything you want. And guess what? She didn't tell us the 4 steps. So I was sitting there like, you know, I could just like YouTube it or like Google it, or like I thought I was gonna learn something new that I didn't already know. And I think it made me realize how much like I have come to understand the past couple of months compared to the past like 5-ish years. She was talking about how we have to like check in with like our inner child. As much as I think it is extremely important to heal your, you know, like inner child or the wounds that you have, I think that sometimes like you can get stuck, and I'm talking from experience, you can get stuck in this cycle of healing and thinking that you always need to change and that you're always the problem because you're unhealed and like, you know, yada yada yada. I think what's really important is understanding that you are not broken and you're not like a broken shelf that needs to be fixed. Like, you're a human being with like a range of emotions. And I think like there's like this misconception when it comes to manifestation that you always need to be like high vibe and like, you know, if you're not on like a good frequency, you're not gonna manifest. But, you know, like I talk about all the time, like we are always manifesting. It's not something we can turn off or turn on. It's like you're either like, people learn how to consciously manifest, but we're always manifesting based on our beliefs, assumptions, like how we view ourselves, how we view other people, how we view just like our reality, basically. And that is something that she said once, and I was like, well, you could have expanded on that, where it's like we manifest based on like our beliefs, which is like why it's important to get your beliefs in alignment with the desire that you want and feel worthy of the desire that you want. The feeling of worthiness just comes from a relaxed nervous system. I think like that is the most important thing to focus on. Like there was an audience section of the talk and you could just tell people were struggling with like it feeling too much, because I think when you can tap into like those places that really hurt, it can feel too daunting where it's like, oh, I don't want to go there because that feels unsafe. And that is why relaxing your nervous system is key, because feeling safe in your own body is literally step number one. So in the new year, if you're looking to like manifest whatever you desire, whether it's like success, love, abundance, like whatever, my advice is to start healing your nervous system through like meditation, breath work, just overall like slowing down. Because it's like when you have a relaxed nervous system, your brain and like your conscious mind is able to accept new beliefs. Your conscious mind and your brain is always trying to keep you safe. So by relaxing your nervous system, your brain is able to rewire itself to think in a more like in whatever way you want it to think. If you're gonna go down into a rabbit hole of manifestation, I would recommend looking into Joe Dispenza, because he talks about it in a very like scientific way that makes it so much easier to understand. Because he talks about like neuroplasticity, which is changing your brain and how to do that. And that is how you can actually manifest your desires. That's my little 2 cents on manifestation. I am gonna get ready for the night because we are going to a cutie little wine bar. Here's my little fit check before I put on my jacket. But how cute is this little sweater dress that I got from Revolve? I got it a while ago and I just have never worn it, but paired it with these thermal tights and Tony Bianco boots. And I'm pairing it with my new hoops that I got for my birthday. It's kind of a sleigh when I put the jacket on, so let me show you. And then here's the look with the jacket. It feels very Hailey Bieber-esque. Now let's go face the cold weather and get some wine with my girls.
Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Treating every night like the last time. So I end all my days with you.
Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm off to Othership right now. If you don't know what Othership is, it's this sauna ice bath place, but they do guided like classes. So the one that Alex and I are going to today is called the Unwind class. And it's like a very relaxing, like you get little like massage towels that you can like use on your body. The whole class is 75 minutes. And I think it's like 20 minutes in the sauna, and then you're in the ice bath for like 2 minutes, and then you're back in the sauna for the rest of the time. And it's just a lovely way to spend a Sunday. So gonna go over there, and then I need to make a return to Gap because they sent me these sweatpants with the security tag on it. They didn't look cute. They were like cropped, and I was just like, I'm gonna return these. So we're gonna go over to Gap, return that, and then we'll have a nice little Sunday reset.